we live? The Board of Zoning and Adjustments of the City of Decatur is now in session. You are before the Board of Zoning and Adjustments today seeking special consideration to an ordinance based on special conditions or the literal enforcement of an ordinance will result in an unnecessary hardship for you, or there's been an error in the enforcement of the ordinance. It will require 4 favorable votes from the Board to approve any request today. Please come forward when your name is called and state your name, address, and what you would like this Board to do. All cases will be called in the docketed order. Please call the roll.
Diane Dean.
Here.
Brad Townsend.
Here.
Tom C.
Here.
Steve Thomas.
I got 2 first names.
Larry Wade.
Here.
Here.
Is there a motion to approve, or are there any corrections to the minutes of last month's meeting?
No corrections noted.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
Madam Chair, I offer motion to approve the minutes from last meeting.
Is there a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Please call the first case.
Case number 1, application Bill Richardson for a 6-foot rear yard setback variance for section 2510.92D. Is defined as zone ordinance in order to build a new house located at 2704 Harley Circle, southwest property located in R2.
Oh yeah, don't go through the spiel anymore.
Hello.
Hello.
Richard is on business this week, so he couldn't be here. But what we're doing is we're
Will you
requesting.
state your name and address for us?
Okay, I'm sorry.
okay.
My name is Tasha Richardson. The address that we live in is 26076 Valley Ridge Road, and that's in Madison. And we're looking forward to moving to Decatur. We're requesting a variance to the setback of the backyard of the home that we're trying to build in Decatur. We provided a survey of the house, and it shows how the home will impede into the setback. It also is about a 6x10 breakfast room, and it will exceed the required variance. The housing plan shows the room, which requires us to request a variance, so that's why I'm here.
Okay.
All right, questions from the board?
I have no questions.
No question.
No question.
Comments from the public? Comments from the building department?
No comment.
Comments from the planning department? Public testimony is now closed. There being no further comments, this appeal is presented to the board for its ruling. Is there a motion?
Madam Chair, I offer motion for the approval for the request from the Richardsons on the variance as requested.
Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Diane Dean.
Yes.
Brad Townsend.
Yes.
Steve Thomas.
Yes.
Larry Wade.
Yes.
Yes.
You've been approved.
Thank you.
Welcome to
Thank you.
Decatur.
Yes, we have poached someone from Madison.
Case number 2, application Bill Kenneth Walker for a termination for a 2-foot 6-inch setback variance from section 2510.92E. In order to build an attached garage located at 2707 American Drive, southwest property located in R2 single family.
Thank you.
Margie, I'm just passing these surveys out just to show you basically what's going on. Okay, my name's Ken Waller, and I bought a house about maybe 2.5 months ago at 2707 Carrington Drive, Decatur, Alabama. And what I've passed out to you is a picture of the proposed slab from 2022 survey that was done on June 6th. And the other picture I'm going to show you here, it's on the back of that, is here. So this is a new survey done. This is the old survey from 1988. And there's only like 1/32 of an inch difference between both surveys. The yellow part is what's there right now, and the orange part is what I'm asking for. So what I want to do is, if I can see this, this is my house garage right now. This is what I want to do is put attached garage with a 9-foot door, so that a pickup truck will be able to drive in there. And here is it again. This is the new roof that's gonna be done. This is the side. It's all gonna be done and it's, looks just like the house now, same composition. The roof's only 2 years old. The paint will be the same, the siding will be the same. This is a picture of the house right now. You see the roof line? This is what I'm proposed to do, like I found this picture of the house. And this has to be done because of the water that's gonna come out here. This meter box has to be moved about 8 feet back. I already talked to an electrician and they've come out and looked at it and there's gonna be no problem moving it back. So the only difference between my house and this is probably 8 feet. I'm gonna have to have a 10-foot wall so I can get the taller door in instead of a 7-foot. To get the garage door, basically a regular 7-foot garage door has 4 panels. To get a 9-foot one, all you have to do is add 1 panel, so it's not a big deal. This is the way the street comes in right now. This is a slab that's on the side already when I moved in. So what I need to do is go over here like this, 4 feet from this side, go straight back 24 feet, and that will give you the necessary footing for the new garage, and you won't go into the easement here coming in or anything. So basically, that's about all I can tell you in a nutshell, and I hope it was made sense to you. Any questions?
Questions from the board?
That's your property there in the center?
This is mine right here,
Okay.
and I want to build it just about where that shade is. And this is the way it, actually, this is an older picture,
Yeah, that's from 2013.
but the picture I showed you here, there's already
Half a concrete.
this much.
Extended the slab.
Yeah,
Somebody built another parking
Yeah,
spot
they-
over there.
they did, and I just got to come over 4 more feet.
Okay.
So you're only going over the 4 feet on the house end. You're not extending your actual driveway width the whole way down.
The driveway is already right here now,
Okay.
and it's 8 feet from here to here. I need to come over here about 4 feet and then come straight back.
Right, but you're not coming out all the way to the
Coming
road.
all the way.
No, I'm coming
Right. The angle that you already have is staying more or less the same.
right.
Okay. Just checking. I saw that in the drawings, but just making sure. All right, other questions from the board?
The siding on the side of that new garage is going to be made of what?
I think that board is what the contractor said. Whatever it is, it's gonna exactly look just like that. The roof is only 2 years old, so there's no problem getting the same shingles. And the paint, I've still got 2 gallons of paint, that same color house. So it's gonna look exactly like that. It won't look like a shed put on there. It's gonna look nice.
So the siding on your house right now is made of what?
Probably hardy board.
Hardy board.
Hardy board, not brick?
No, it's
On the
not
side.
brick.
Okay.
No, that's not brick.
No.
Yeah,
It will-
okay.
It will be painted gray, just like that color, which I still have 2 gallons of paint for that.
You can see it in that picture he has.
Yeah, I see it now.
And,
Yeah.
and you said you want to put a pickup truck in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I want a 9-foot garage door, and to do that, that's why I checked, all you gotta do is add an extra panel in the garage door, and instead of, on that one picture I showed you here, I'm gonna propose the way it looked. What you did, this is probably an 8-foot, you'll just go up here and make a 10-foot wall, and then you'll still get your nice, drainage. That was the only thing I was worried about, was the drainage.
All right, any other questions from the board?
No question?
Comments from the public? Comments from the building department?
No comment.
Comments from the planning department? Public testimony is now closed. There being no further comments, this appeal is presented to the board for its ruling. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Brad Townsend,
Yes.
Stephen Thomas.
Yes.
Terry Wade,
No?
Chester Harris,
Yes.
Blaine Dean.
Yes. You have been approved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, by the wheelchair,
We can share.
yeah. Yeah, this is the one by the 4th Street. Prospect, yeah.
We've already got drawings on this, so we're pretty good. So
My name is Robert Ratliff. I live in Priceville. The property's at 403 Prospect, y'all know that. So what I'm trying to do is entice my daughter, she'll be 29 next month, to move from Manhattan back to Decatur. And, I mean, that's really the gist of the thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be building a house. But we'd really like to have her back here, not live with us, but live close. So, anyway, I've got the house plans, and what I'm doing is the house that I have designed looks like the neighborhood, the same, well, they probably use masonite, but it's hardy board siding. I mean, it looks just like the same cottage homes that's in the neighborhood, and I'm trying to keep it that way. But when you go down Prospect, the houses are real close to the curb. And I'm guessing there wasn't a minimum building line whenever they built those, and the same way with 4th Avenue. So what I'd like to do, especially on Prospect, is move it forward 10 feet, and I'd still be 4 foot 9 inches farther back off the road than the rest of the houses, but it'd be closer. So when you look down Prospect, it looked the same. It looked like it probably did years ago. I couldn't find a picture of what the house was there. They burned down, and it's kind of the same way going down 4th. So it'd probably be 10 feet farther off 4th than the front of the house is on 4th. But it still, to me, look better. I have plenty of room to build, but I just think it would look more like the neighborhood if I did that. So that's really what it is. Yeah. So, like these houses right here are all 40 feet from the face to the face of the curb. I don't know where the property lines are. So right now, with the minimum building line, I'd be back about 50, 55 feet off the curb that way, and about 50-some feet off the curb this way. It's kind of skewed the way it looks, but the house would, yeah, it's kind of hard. The house wouldn't be out as far as these right here, and it wouldn't be quite as far out as those right there, but it would sit. It just seems like, and I talked to the people that own this house, another house down there, and they kind of agreed for whatever, nothing matters. So, I mean, that's kind of it. Either way, I have enough room to build a house, but I think it'd look better if it looked like the neighborhood.
Questions from the board?
So your primary reason, excuse me, I didn't mean to walk over you.
No, I was just saying.
Your primary reason then for both adjustments, both on 4th and Prospect, is primarily just to bring it a little more in line, looking down the street, so it looked like it was in line with those houses both ways.
Yeah, if you were standing on this here, you'd look down, or if you were like standing where that sign is,
Right.
the whole picture, it would fit in, and you can't say, but all these houses are way closer.
Yeah. They're right up on the
And
sidewalk.
that'd still be a little bit farther back. I don't want to go, all the way. And I have plenty of room to, if I have to move it back, I still have room, but.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Any other questions from the board? Comments from the public? Comments from the building department? Comments from the planning department? Public testimony is now closed. There being no further comments, this appeal is presented to the board for its ruling. Is there a motion?
I'd make a motion that we accept the applicant's appeal today for a variance based on presentation.
Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Stephen Thomas,
Yes.
Barry Wade,
Yes.
Jessica Harris,
Yes.
Blaine Dean,
Yes,
Brad Powell.
Yes.
you have been approved.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Good luck getting her back.
Always. I don't know why anybody wants to live in Manhattan.
Manhattan, Decatur. Big culture shock for her.
Case number 4, application for appeal of Jimmy Johnson for a 20-foot setback variance, section 252112. In order to allow for a 40-foot setback on Beltline Road, railroad located at 512 Beltline Road, southwest park located in M1A, commercial expressway district.
That's right, yeah. I'm Jimmy Johnson. I reside at 2143 Hillview Street Northwest in Hartselle. Been a business owner here in Decatur for 32 years now, so long time. Actually, the last time I was in this room was for the variance for the building that's there on the Beltline now at 512 Beltline Road. So we're trying to expand our facilities and build a new building there next to us there to be able to have more capabilities to work on cars for customers and that kind of stuff. And we had to get a larger variance for the other building that's sitting there now. We're only asking for 20 foot on this one. I think we actually had to get like 30 or 40 foot on the other one. So it's not gonna be sitting near as close to the road. And it's a 40 by 80 shop that we're gonna build there. And we just need to get that variance to be able to build that shop.
Any questions from the board?
I have no questions.
No question?
No, we talked about it already.
Yep.
Comments from the public? Comments from the building department? Comments from the planning department? Public testimony is now closed. There being no further comments, this appeal is presented to the board for its ruling. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Larry White.
Yes.
Mr. Harris.
Yes.
Lane Dean.
Yes,
Brad Townsend.
Yes.
Stephen Thompson.
Yes.
you've been approved.
Hey, thank you, guys.
I knew you were here before.
Yeah.
We discussed that upstairs. I said, we've done something for him.
1995.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Case number 5, application Philip Shelton Science for a 96 square foot area variance from section 2577 E1. In order to increase the signage located at 935 Winwood Drive, Place Southwest.
Yeah, thank you.
Property located in M1A Expressway Commercial District.
Yeah, I do. Hi, I'm Hunter Schumann. I am coming from M&E Car Company. It's at 935 Wimberley Drive. What we're trying to do is get that 96 square foot sign variance, just because, you know, when you look at the front of the store here, obviously, where the main sign is there, it's facing Golden Corral. What we want to do is put the sign here facing the road, because we're probably about 100 or so yards off the road. We just want to make it to where we can stretch it out, not have such a small sign on the side there so people can see it from the road, and just looks a little bit more professional when you have the longer side fitting on the side of the building there.
Okay. Tell me your name again.
Hunter Schumann.
All right, he is not on the application.
No, you have Ricky Moore and
Ricky Moore is my stepfather. He couldn't make it today.
Ruth, attorney, counsel. You have to have a signature of the person that's applied to be here.
He's here on behalf of his stepfather, but he's not the person who signed the application.
Neither signature.
Can he sign it now? Should be.
Did you reach your stepfather
Yeah.
on the phone?
Yes.
He'll authorize you over the phone and you sign it.
Okay. Just right.
Call him first.
Yeah, I think it's-
Do I put him on speaker or?
yeah, I mean, it's just a formality.
Okay.
Because it needs to be Derek Shelton.
Actually, it's a legality that we have to make sure.
Hey, I gotta put
follow.
you on speaker real quick. I'm here. Alright. Hey, Ricky, they want your authorization, since you're not here, for me to be able to do this.
Yes, that's correct.
Will you state your name and address
Will
just
you
for the
state your name
record?
and address?
Yes, my name is Ricky Moore, and my address is 102, I can't pronounce it, Pitalow Street
Or
in
name?
Madison, Alabama.
All right, thanks, Rick.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So any questions from the board?
No question.
Yeah.
Okay.
To answer your question, no, I don't have any questions.
Just right under here, somewhere in there. And what was your name again?
Hunter Schumann.
SHUMAN?
Yes.
Thank you.
No, sorry, SCHUMAN.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions from the board? Comments from the public? Comments from the building department? Comments from the planning department? Public testimony is now closed. There being no further comments, this appeal is presented to the board for its ruling. Is there a motion?
Make a motion, we approve as presented in public testimony today.
Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Chester Harris,
Yes.
Johnny Dean,
Yes.
Brad Town,
Yes.
Steve Thomas,
Yes.
Gary Webb.
Yes.
You have been approved.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Any new business to discuss?
No, ma'am.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Everyone in favor, say aye and be gone.
All right.
I like that.
Thank you, Counselor.
All right.